Hey tribe, and welcome to Bobo-Nesha Ancestral Tarot, where we culture pros and keep it moving. Welcome to our Tuesday reading. Let's get straight into this. So today's reading is going to be on Simone Biles. We're just going to be picking up on her energy. We all know about that whole mental health thing that she had, where she had to pull out of the Olympics at one point. We're going to also see how, how she's doing, and then also her relationship with Jonathan Owens, just what it looks like, if they're going to ever have kids. And then on Wednesday, we have two readings. We have our Left Eye, Lisa Lopez reading, which Lopez is not how you say her name. It's not how you say her name. I knew something. But anyways, we're just going to leave it there. And then we have our collective reading, which is going to be Do Not Conform to This World, okay? That one, oh my God, I was guided to have to do that one. I was just getting all kinds of visions while I was driving today, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? What kind of messages you want to get out of me, source? Like, what? All right, so let's go ahead and get in our Simone Biles energy reading. Let me see. Where are we going with her energy here? Simone Biles. Your energy. Okay, my ancestors want me to get my starseed deck. Give me 1 second. Sometimes they let the cards that I have out be the ones that I use, and sometimes they're like, nah. All right. What does Simone Biles' energy look like, ancestors? I don't know. I had a look in her eyes today. I really had a look in her eyes today. Simone Biles is a very special person, okay? She was sent here on a mission, and I hope she finds her mission. I don't feel that it's good for me to share her mission of what she needs to do with the world, because that's something that's more personal, right? But I feel like she was sent here for a purpose, and I hope that she finds it. And I think that that has a lot to do with her anxiety, why she's having anxiety and stuff. I don't feel a lot of protection around her, which is very interesting. That's kind of dangerous, being that she's in the field that she's in. I do think that she goes through a lot of hate. And it makes things just a little bit scary as someone that's spiritual like me that can see what's happening, because I can only hope that Simone Biles can be okay. I do feel like there is someone that has placed protection on her, so that's helpful. But I do feel like she's definitely here for a different mission, and her heart is actually very pure. It's really pure. It's beautiful. Okay, that's just the energy that I'm picking up. I do feel like she goes through a lot of hate, and a lot of people don't like her. And I think that's why I got my starseed. My ancestors wanted me to do the starseed oracle. We got star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. Yeah, definitely. She has not gone through any spiritual awakenings. I feel like she doesn't want to feel them. I feel like she that's why she goes through her anxiety things. I do think that she really does struggle through her anxiety, but sometimes, the thing that I like to tell people, especially like the clients that I do work with, is like, when you do go through anxiety, when I do my coaching sessions, I tell them, like, when you do go through anxiety is source trying to help you get into your new mission in life. See, she's already gotten to where she needed to be in order to be where God needed her to be able to help people. But I feel like she doesn't want to wake up from that state. She feels like she's confused. That's the energy that I'm picking up right now. She's in a state of confusion right now, where she's just like, I have everything, like, what is wrong with me? But the issue is, you need to wake up, and you're having anxiety because I feel like anxiety is more of a dark soul of the night trying to submerge through you. Sometimes anxiety can be through the evils that you've done, but the pureness that this woman has in her heart, it's not the same type of issue. Okay, it's not the same type of issue at all. She has her guides all around her waiting for her to extend her hand to be open. And I do feel like with the mission that she has, she's not going to have any other choice. So if she declines the call of her ancestors, I do think that Simone Biles is going to have a really bad ending to her life. So let's really hope that she does listen, because right now she's being called, and that's where all this anxiety is coming from. She is still facing anxiety. She is still going through it. I'm just being real with you guys. I got to talk spiritual because that's my language, okay? She's very special. She's very much loved. I do, like I said, think that she is protected, but her protection will run out soon. And her protection will run out soon if she doesn't wake up. Okay, if she doesn't wake up and realize that now it's time for a new beginning and she needs to go on to the new path in life, then the karmas will come after her, the karmas of her ancestors before her, because she's the one who's supposed to be the generational curse breaker. Interesting. But she doesn't know that. Right now, I feel like she's very much stuck in ego and she needs to get out of it. Okay, definitely. And that's really weird because I'm doing a left eye reading, and I feel like her energy is very similar to that as well. Matter of fact, her energy, I feel really called to left eye today, and I don't like that she called me so loudly. But anyways, okay, so I feel like as of right now, Simone Biles feels like she's kind of going through hell on earth. She is kind of going through a little bit of a mental issue type of thing. I wouldn't say necessarily that it is spiritual attacks, because like I said, I do feel that she is protected as of right now, but I think that it's source trying to wake her up. I think it's her ancestors trying to wake her up to be on the path that she was sent here for. Her mission is large. Her destiny is beautiful. Okay, and we're just going to keep it there. I don't want to expose that crap to people, but it's very open. Letting go, financial insecurity. I do think that she is a little bit stressed out financially for some reason. I don't know why. She is kind of going through it. Okay, so she is going through it right now. She's being forced to have to be put in bad situations to kind of wake her up. But she doesn't want to wake up. But her luck, because like, you know, sometimes she sees that her luck is on the rise, but if she doesn't wake up, then destruction is going to be knocking at her door very soon. So wake up, baby. Wake up. It's time to take life seriously. This life is not a joke. It's very much temporary. And this is so crazy because when I do these collective readings, it feels like the readings leading up to the collective reading are all the same. And I don't do that on purpose. I do not do that on purpose. That's my ancestors, okay? That's my ancestors guiding the readings to be like that. That's so crazy because this all has to do with our last reading, okay? Do not conform to this world. This is weird. This is like the most clearest of day that I've seen it. But definitely I feel that she needs to wake up because you are not a normal person, Simone. My baby. I know she's younger than me. She's like as old as my niece is, but like, my baby, you gotta wake up, mama. You gotta wake up, okay? You gotta I'm sending her this energy. I hope she can feel the vibe and she wakes up, feel the vibes, you know? It's time for you to answer your spiritual awakening, your spiritual call. You get into this damn spiritual awakening. It's going to be hard. It's going to be shitty. You're going to cry. You're going to wonder what the hell is happening, but you'd rather cry because you know what the hell is happening than to be blinded. But I feel like she's fighting really hard to be blinded, but it's not easy for her to be blinded anymore. She sees things differently. Her husband, this is weird, I'm just hearing this, like, it's her husband, it's her career, it's her life, it's her friends, it's her family. People are starting to show a different side of themselves to her, and it's confusing her, but that's because she has a bigger purpose. A lot of people are going to turn against her. The world is going to turn against her. Matter of fact, I feel like in this Olympic time, I don't think that she's gonna be number one, and that's gonna be a hit to her self-esteem. I don't know. I'm sorry. I love her, but I think that her journey needs to end with Olympics. You already got to where you need to get. That's not your journey. That's why you don't feel completed, mama. That's why you don't feel completed. I hate to say it, but this is the truth. This is the truth. That's why you don't feel completed, because you're over here still focusing on all the wrong things. Your mission is way bigger than that. She is very powerful. She just got to wake up to the call. Don't be afraid. She's afraid right now. She's afraid to step into the unknown because she feels like she is supposed to stay where she's at. If she stays where she's at, I promise you there's going to be a really bad fall of Simone Biles. So she needs to wake up. I'm sorry. We're not going to end it there, but we're going to end that question there. And then we're going to ask about her relationship with her husband, because that's weird that I picked up what I picked up about her husband, but I didn't even pull out any cards. So what's up with her husband, Jonathan Owens? That's his name, right? We automatically got wedding, happy family, teamwork, and self-esteem. That's beautiful. I do feel like her and her husband do work as a team. They really truly do love each other, but I do think that there was things placed on their relationship spiritually to kind of ruin it. I feel like there's a lot of evil eyes surrounding their relationship. Yup, look at that. There's a lot of evil eyes surrounding that relationship, and it has a lot to do with greed. I feel like they're on two different spectrums. His heart is not as pure as hers. Her heart is very pure. Her heart is very open. She's very loving. I don't feel like money controls her. Money defines her. But I feel like that's the opposite effect for him. I feel like money means everything to him, like status and everything. And I feel like the greed that she's seeing from him is starting to affect her. But she does love him, and she does want to have a family with him. She does feel like he is a very good, loyal man. But there are some lies that she doesn't want to let anybody know about. What's going on with the lies here? Okay, we got lies here. Lies exposed and worry. Okay, so he's doing something bad behind the scenes, and he doesn't want it to get exposed. We got moving on. Moving on, sacrifice and regret. What is up with that? Let's go pick up the tarot deck. What kind of lies are being exposed? Stealing money. I heard stealing money. I don't know. I heard he does not cheat, believe it or not, but I do think that he is doing some stuff with money that's probably not okay. That's why we got the greed in here, greed and materialism, because he's securing a bag. I heard he's securing a bag of some sort. So there's some darkness. There's some weird energy surrounding money between the two of these people. Like I said, I don't feel like it's necessarily cheating, which is good, bravo, but everybody has their own issue, right? And I guess theirs has to do with finances. I do think that the truth is going to be exposed, and we're going to be able to see it. He's not going to be able to hide whatever the hell he's doing anymore. People are going to start exposing him for whatever thing that is happening, and it is something that is a little bit heartbreaking for Simone. She doesn't want to admit that that happy, beautiful, loyal man that she was married to would do such things to her. I think that it's like, well, what's yours is mine, what's mine is yours, but I feel like there's more money being wasted on his end than on her end, and there's like a lot of hidden takeaways from money, you know, like some, I heard extortion. I don't know, extortion, like maybe there's some extortion happening to him because of something he did. I don't know, I heard extortion, but I feel like there's something surrounding money in this relationship where he's doing something with money behind her back, and she doesn't realize it, and she doesn't see it, she doesn't know what's going on, and it is kind of confusing her a bit. So there's some weird, definitely some weird stuff happening in this relationship, but she's very much in love with him, and I do feel like they do want to have kids. Now I'm going to ask that last question. Will they end up having kids together? Ancestors don't want it. They don't want it. Taint the bloodline, something like that. They want her to go on this spiritual journey. A child will not help her go on this spiritual journey. So I feel like they have locked away her eggs right now. She needs to wake up. I don't think that this relationship can be completely tarnished, but she does need to wake up because people have set stuff on her husband's heart for her husband not to truly be there for her the way that he is there for her, meaning that there's a lot of haters. She's got a lot of haters, and you know, manifestation is a real thing. If you don't believe it, I'm sorry, you have to, because it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Unless you can protect yourself and make sure everything's okay, people can manifest stuff on you, especially when you don't know. So I feel like she tries to live in this la-la land, and she needs to wake up from the la-la land. Mama, it's the real world. It's the real world. People are very evil. People wishing stuff on you all the time. You got many eyes on you. How is it that you're rich? How is it that you're talented? How is it that you're happy? People are going to be wishing some serious stuff on you. So you need to wake up to the calling that your ancestors are giving you, and let them guide you where you need to be guided. Okay, we're going to end our reading right there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This was a very interesting reading. I'll catch you guys on our left eye reading tomorrow, as well as our do not conform to this world reading tomorrow as well. Bye.